Hi everyone, Reverend Dominic here, and welcome to this Thursday posting for Lent. Our topic today is our silence. And a reminder that that's our topic today because these video postings on Thursdays are to prepare us for the next Sunday's worship service. And during the worship services during the season of Lent, we're extinguishing a candle each Sunday that represents something that inhibits our walk with God. And this Sunday, we'll be extinguishing the candle of our silence. And we're talking about social silence here. And we extinguish the candle so that we're not guided by the light of our silence in social settings. The thing about silence is that it is easy. It's easy. It doesn't require anything of us, right? Silence keeps us forever in a position of being the observer, right? We don't have to do anything. We just sort of take it all in. And we're kind of trained to be silent in a way, because that's how, for example, that's how we take in the news, isn't it? We watch or read about what is happening to other people in other places in the world. We don't have to say anything about it because it isn't happening to us. It isn't even happening near us. We don't own it in any way, and because of that, we don't have to say anything about it. That's why it's so easy to be a bystander. That's why it's even hard to not be a bystander. But we all know how bullying and other injustices can be perpetuated by hanging out there at the periphery of things as an uninvolved bystander. The bottom line is that silence promotes the status quo, which would be fine, except that the status quo contains a good deal of injustice, war, inequality, and hatred that our faith calls us to speak out about, to not be silent about. Confessing our silence, then, is the first step to finding our voices. It's the first step in activating ourselves in the public sphere in the name of our faith. And amazing things happen when we do that. God becomes more alive in our lives when we do this. We find that we make a difference and we feel more committed to Christ and to our discipleship. And as always, when we make this kind of confession, we become more liberated and God can take center stage in our hearts to a greater extent. With Jesus as our guide through this wilderness of Lent, may we confess then our silence so that we can better embrace the new life of the resurrection to come. And speaking of the resurrection, we're approaching Easter now, which means that Holy Week begins this Sunday with Palm Sunday, and I hope you can join us for that, 10 o'clock on our live stream on Sunday. And I'll not be posting next Thursday because I want to direct people to our Maundy Thursday worship service from our sanctuary. That'll be live streamed beginning at 7 o'clock next Thursday. I'll conclude this series of video postings the following Thursday with some thoughts about Easter and the resurrection. Until then, be well.